My name is Susan Holtham and I've worked at Tate for about 4.5 years now. I work as assistant blog editor and I moonlight as a baker. When making cakes, you can experiment with shape, colour and textures, and icing can be like paint on a palette. I thought I'd create a couple of things in response to the Tate Britain collection, and 2 things in particular caught my eye. In John Singer Sargent's Carnation, Lily, Lily, Rose, there are 2 girls holding lanterns. The thing about the John Singer Sargent painting that stuck out for me was the lanterns and the gorgeous colour, that real deep peach colour, and how it fades to white. And I really wanted to try and emulate that in a cake. Today I'm going to make a layer cake based on John Singer Sargent's Carnation, Lily, Lily, Rose. So this really is the fun part, because just like how painters have a palette of paints, I see the icing being like a palette of colour. So I'm going to start off using the deep peach colour, add a thick layer to the outside of the bottom edge. Then I'm going to use the mid peach colour, and then I'm going to end with the palest colour on the top. To make direct reference to the title of the painting, I chose some white lilies, carnations and roses. Keep it nice and simple. And that's my John Singer Sargent cake. The second work that's really inspired me over the years is David Hockney's Bigger Splash. One of the things that really stood out for me when I first saw this painting is the way that the splash stands out on the flat blue plane of colour, and I thought it was quite impressive. So I'm going to recreate the blue by using some coloured cupcake cases and making some blue cream cheese icing. So this is cream cheese icing. Why I like it is because it's got a savoury taste to it, whereas buttercream I think could just taste quite chalky, whereas this is a bit more silky. So I like to play around with the colours to try and get different shades, and I've got slightly different kinds of blue, so I want something a bit deeper rather than turquoise. So it's already starting to look like the colours in the painting, that blue with the pool. I think I can add some more blue. So here I've melted sugar, and what I wanted it to look like was a sheet of glass, and once it cools down I'll be able to bash it so I get some shards. I'm making those so I can put them on top of the cakes, and so it looks like splashes. So the really cool thing about this painting is that the splashes, it's only when you look up closely you can see he's painted each splash individually, so even each drop of water is a tiny ball that he's painted. So that's what these little sprinkles remind me of. If you're feeling creative and would like to suggest your own idea for a cake inspired by Tate Britain's collection, send your suggestions to me via Tate's blog, Google+, Facebook or Twitter using #TateBritain, and I'll choose my favourite recipes. I'll then create and decorate your cakes to serve at the opening party in November. Hope to see you there.